Hi guys, welcome back to Teacher Ham's Tongue Twisters. Let's take a look at today's new tongue twister, number 15, Fisherman Fisher. Fisherman Fisher. There was a fisherman named Fisher, who fished for some fish in a fissure, till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing the fissure for fissure. One more time. Fisherman Fisher. There was a fisherman named Fisher, who fished for some fish in a fissure, till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing the fissure for fissure. Okay, students. Number 15, Fisherman Fisher. Before you undertake this tongue twister, I think it's important to just confirm in your mind that you understand it and all the words, because the words are so similar. The sounds are the same. You're reading words that are spelled differently, but they're pronounced the same, and you're probably thinking, what is that? What's the difference? What does it mean? So, the first line, there was a fisherman named Fisher. That means Fisher is a fisherman. His name is Fisher. Big F, capital letter F, Fisher. Who fished for some fish. That means that Fisher, the fisherman, went fishing. He fished for some fish in a fissure. Now, a fissure, F-I-S-S-U-R-E, is a type of crack which is found in the earth, for example, or rock. It's like a crack. It can appear at the bottom of the ocean, for example, cracks in the ocean bed. And in those cracks, in those holes, you often have fish, if it's in the sea, for example. So, Fisher, the fisherman, is going fishing for some fish in a fissure till a fish with a grin, that means a fish with a big grin on its face, pulled the fisherman into the fissure, into the water. That means this fish was particularly big and strong and naughty, and it pulled Fisher, the fisherman, into the water. And now, people, they are fishing the fissure for Fisher. That means they're looking for Fisher because they can't find him, because the naughty fish has pulled him in. Okay, now that we've got the comprehension side of things confirmed, let's take a look at the words in more detail. This tongue twister is quite straightforward. There was a fisherman, so you've got the word fish, which repeats quite a lot in the other lines. So for example, fisherman, fisher, fished, fish, and fissure. Okay? So those words have the same sound. Exactly the same. Different spellings, but same sound. For example, we've got the word fisherman, and at the end we've got man. So, and also man, fish, man, which is repeated. So you can bear that in mind. Also, the ending with is found in the word fisher, the man fisher. And also ure, fisher, which is the same sound, spelled ure, but it sounds the same. That's also there. And they're repeated. So the word fisher and also fisher, they're repeated. ER and URE. The words grin and in are rhyming, and they both have IN. So, till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in, they're rhyming words. So, be aware of those. As I say, this tongue twister is quite straightforward. There's only 4 lines. The main sound is fish, f-ish, fish. And then the ending, fisherman, fisher, fisher. You've also got the word fished, which has the T sound at the end, fished. And fishing, ing, fishing. But apart from that, everything else has been covered. So I'll now give you some time to prepare for your speed read. All the best with that, guys. Okay, guys, it's time for Teacher Sam's turn for the speed read for number 15, Fisherman Fisher. Fisherman Fisher. There was a fisherman named Fisher, who fished for some fish in a fissure, till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing the fisher for Fisher. Okay, students, that's my best effort. I'm sure that you can do much better, as always. All you need to do is keep practicing and build up the speed slowly. Focus on accuracy first, and then add in the speed. Build up little by little. If you want to go back to various parts of this video, feel free if it helps you. I do think that this tongue twister is not the most difficult, and you should be able to build up the speed for it quite quickly, especially through line 3, because you've got the words grin and in, which are relatively easy to read, and you can kind of push through that line into the last line, which is the finale, and you can build up some speed and confidence to read that well. Now they're fisher for Fisher. Bear in mind the comprehension, that you understand all the words and what the fisherman is doing and what has happened to him. Do you think that they found Fisherman Fisher? I'm not so sure. But I will see you next time for Tongue Twister 16. You take care, guys. Thank you very much. Goodbye.